Hello everyone, my name is Aditya. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to code in HTML. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, where I teach you how to add a title, so it's going to be learning HTML. How to add a body, this is the body, a heading and a paragraph tag. So you can watch the video in the card. So, today we're going to be learning how to add style and how to use the ID tag over here. I told you guys in the earlier video that I'm going to teach you in the next class how to add ID. So, we can use ID in this way, style. So, over here style, I'm going to erase this and then I'm going to show you again. Okay. It's gonna be inside the head tag. It's gonna be used for styling. Suppose I want hello YouTube to be like in light blue background and the color to be black. And the alignment of the words in center, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm also gonna be showing you how to add comments to any code. Suppose you share this code to your friend and then he's like, what does this do? What does that do? You can tell them by showing the comments in there. So let's start. First, you have to write this style tag. In style tag, you have to type class. Type inside of the type. You have to type text slash CSS. Inside of here, you're gonna have to type a hashtag. The hashtag represents ID. So if you just write ID, it actually won't work. You have to write hashtag and then your IDs. I wrote H1 over here, so it's going to be H1. There we go. Now, flower brackets. Inside of the flower brackets, we're going to write background color. So, background color, there we go. But I just wrote background right there, so I'm going to do it to color. There we go, background color. Inside of here, I want light blue. There we go. And light blue background. So if we just save it and then open in browser, we'll see hello YouTube and then a blue line, a light blue line. Well, actually, if you want to add this to center, you can put text align. There we go. Text align. Inside of here, you're gonna put center. There's a lot of options. It's not like you just have to put center. You can put like justify all, justify. There's a lot of options, so you can choose which one you want. There we go. There's a lot of them. Just not this one and this one. This is a variable and this is HTML. So we can use all of these over here. So I'm gonna click on center. Now it's gonna align it. I'm gonna save it again. It's gonna align to center. Look at this. Hello YouTube is in center. Now I'm gonna add a comment to this. And how to add a comment? We can do this. There and this makes anything in front of it and behind it, like not behind it, in front of it, uh comment. Sorry, I was feeling a little bit tired. So if I do one of these again, look at this. If I erase this, it'll put text align and center and also this into a comment, but if I do this, it changes it to normal text. And inside of this I can put this, sorry, this by aligns the text to the center. There we go. To the center. So this can be used. Suppose you send this to a friend they can read it from here. Like they're confused. What does text align do? What does background color do? You just type in here that this does this and this does that. So it's gonna be easier for them to understand. Now, what we're gonna do a color black. Color as sorry, that's the wrong spelling. Color as black. Oh no, black. Yeah, there we go, black. Once it turns into like slanted, that means you're writing properly. But if it doesn't slant, you're writing not properly, so you have to correct it. So let's just save this and check. There we go. Doesn't look that much, but uh, you have to write this. Yeah. Next is padding. If you go into your website, then you can do inspect element by clicking the left mouse on the right mouse button. So inspect element, you'll see padding. There we go. Border padding. This is whatever we have written here, and padding is this, border is this, margin is this. So we can use these three, margin, border, and padding, for reference right now. I want, suppose, I want to write it down. I'm going to show you what happens when we like erase it and then write it back. Padding, and then inside of here we're going to write 40 pixels. So px stands for 40 pixels. So we're going to save it. I didn't save it, sorry. I'm going to save it. Go back inside of here. We're going to refresh it. Look at this. It became bigger and then it shifted Hello YouTube into like center area. Look at that. If uh, I do this, sorry, I did it wrong. If I do this, it'll become a comment, and then when we refresh it, save, refresh it, it goes back. Look at that. It also expanded because like we changed the padding. So I'm just gonna erase this. Saved it, and then now when we refresh, it becomes bigger. It becomes bigger. The padding becomes bigger. The area becomes bigger, so that Hello YouTube will like come down a little bit. This will also expand over here. And also we can also give comments anywhere we want. Suppose after this, I'm gonna give a comment like this is used, oh no, used to set the color block. Then close the comment. It's not gonna do anything in like inside of here. It won't do anything, but like when you send it to a person, they can read it. Sorry for like saying it again and again, but they can read it whenever they want. We also have another thing known as class. Also known as class. This is just like ID, but it's like different than ID. It's just same and different at the same time. We can do h11. There we go. Save it, and then when we go over here, we can give a dot. Okay, a full stop, not a hash. A full stop, a dot. So when we write h11, sorry, I'll be back in a sec. Yes, I am back. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Someone's calling me. I'm gonna come back. Sorry, one of my friends was calling me. So I was telling that we can use H11 for the class. Hello YouTube. So we can like change it a little bit more. So suppose over here it won't change because we it will change, but like it won't change this. So you can save it. But the problem is that you cannot display this. We'll like override it, and then it'll just change everything else. So it'll just change this. It won't like manually change it from here. Like no light blue to red. It won't be like that. So it won't be like that. So it will just save it as it is right now. But if we do this, um, let's say, let me think. Uh, Brown color as tomato. There we go. Tomato. There it is. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna refresh it. Why isn't it working? Oh, sorry. It actually won't override it. It will just be as the same it is on top. So tomato won't be displayed. It will be as same it is right now. So if we just refresh it, it won't change at all. So sorry, I forgot about that. But if you erase H1 over here, if you erase this H1, it'll it'll change it'll change and put tomato. So let me like erase this, and then I'm gonna save it. Refresh. There we go. Change it to tomato. Tomato. Um, Unless the padding has changed, everything has changed. Even the area, but like not the area, the alignment has changed also. So I hope you like today's class. Please subscribe and share this to anyone who needs help with coding. Thank you.